Hello student, start to next lecture. The e-commerce trade cycle. Today lecture is a trade cycle is the series of exchange between a customer and supplier that take place when a commercial exchange is executed. A general trade cycle consists of pre-sales, finding a supplier and agency agreeing the term, execution, selecting goods and tracking delivery, settlement, invoice, if any, and payment. After sales, following up, complaints are providing maintenance. For business to business transaction, the trade cycle typically involves the provision of credit with execution preceding settlement, whereas in customer to business, these two steps are typically coincident. The nature of the trade cycle can indicate the e-commerce technology most suited to the exchange. Commercial transactions that are repeated on a regular basis, such as supermarkets replenishing their shelves, is on category of trade cycle. EDI is the e-commerce technology appropriate to these exchanges. See figure 1. यहाँ पर फिगर दिखाया जा रहा है जिसमें EDI इलेक्ट्रॉनिक डेटा इंटरचेंज ट्रेड साइकिल के बारे में बताया जा रहा है. कस्टमर ट्रांजैक्शन टेंड टू बी once off at least every each time, and payment is made at the time of the order. Internet e-commerce is the technology for this exchange. Next figure. The third agency trade cycle is non-repeating commercial trade cycle, and internet e-commerce or an electronic market is the appropriate e-technology. Electronic market. An electronic market can be described as the use of information and communication technology to present a range of offering available in the particular market segment. This helps the purchase to compare price and ABD, other attributes such as discount, quality, and take action. Example: railway booking, book my show, etc. Electronic data interchange. Electronic data interchange employ a standard system that can be used for coding trade transaction and communicating directly from one computer to the other. In such system, there is no need of proper work such as bills, invoice, and thus eliminates many human errors. The major sector where EDI is being used is large supermarket chains e-commerce. Buying and selling goods online is the prime model of e-commerce. E-commerce can be applied to different phases to trade cycle. This trade cycle we depend on factors like: first is nature of organization or individual who are involved in e-commerce. Second, the frequency of tables between partners who are doing the exchange. And third is the nature of product that is being transacted. Such the trade cycles support activities like finding goods or services that are appropriate to the requirement and agrees to the term and condition of trade purchasing order, online tracking delivery, and marketing payments. It also includes after sales activities such as waternet services, etc. There are three types of trade cycles. First is repeat trade cycle. Repeated series of transactions between the partners and credit transactions. Irregular services of transaction between the commercial trading partner where execution and settlement are separated. And third is cash transaction. Irregular transaction where execution and settlement are typically combined together. Terminology: e-commerce, electronic commerce; IS, information system; EPOS, electronic point of sales. Introduction to system analysis and design. Said systems are created to solve problem. One can think of the system approach as an organized way of design with a problem. In this dynamic world, the subject system analysis and design mainly deals with the software development activity. This part include what is system, what are different phases of system development life cycle, what are the components of system analysis, what are the components of what is system. Allocation of components that work together to realize some objectives from a system. Basically, there are three major components in every system, namely input, processing and output. यहाँ प्रोसेस और इनपुट आउटपुट को दिखाया गया इस डायग्राम में. इन ए सिस्टम द डिफरेंट कंपोनेंट्स आर कनेक्टेड विथ ईच अदर एंड देयर आर interdependent. For example, human body represents a complete nature system. We are also bound by many national systems such as political system, economic system, education system, and so on forth. The objective of the system demand the sum out is procedure as a result of processing that the suitable inputs as well. A well-designed system also includes a additional element referred to as control that provides a feedback to achieve desired objective of the system. System life cycle. System life cycle is an organizational process of developing and maintaining system. It helps in establishing a system project plan because it gives overall list of processes and sub-processes required for developing a system. System evolvement life cycle means combination of various activities. In other words, we can say that various activities put together are referred a system development life cycle. In the system analysis and design terminology, the system development life cycle also means software development life cycle. Following are the different phases of system development life cycle. First is preliminary study, feasibility study, detailed system study, system analysis, system design, coding, testing, implementation and maintenance. The different phases of system development life cycle is shown on this diagram. This concept provides a detailed explanation of the uses of electronic communication technology such as the internet, mobile phones and digital televisions to accomplish marketing objective. So the diagram in e-marketing. Definition: e-commerce describes the explanation of electronic means and platform to conduct company business. E-marketing, also referred to as web marketing or internet marketing, uses electronic communication technologies including the internet, mobile phones and digital televisions to accomplish marketing objectives. More specifically, e-marketing portrays company effort to inform and communicate with buyers and promote and sell its products and services over the internet. E-marketing, electronic marketing are also known as internet marketing, web marketing, digital marketing or online marketing. E-marketing is the process of marketing a product or service using the internet E-marketing not only includes marketing on the internet but also include marketing done via email and wireless media. It uses a range of technologies to help connect businesses to their customer. So diagram e-marketing and their different types of levels. Like many other media channels, e-marketing is also a part of integrated marketing communication IMC, which help a brand grow across different channels. E-marketing has become a pivotal tactic in the marketing strategy adopted by companies using several digital media channels. Advantage of e-marketing. Certain advantages of e-marketing are discussed as below. First is much better return on investment from the than that of traditional marketing as it helps increasing sales revenue. Second, e-marketing means reduce marketing campaigning cost of the marketing is done through the internet. Third is fast result of the campaigning as it helps to gather the right customers. Fourth is easy monitoring through the web tracking capabilities help make e-marketing highly efficient. Fifth is using e-marketing viral connect can be made which help in viral marketing. Types of e-marketing. There are several ways in which companies can use internet for marketing. Some way of e-marketing are: first is article marketing, affiliate marketing, video marketing, e-marketing, blogging, content marketing, etc. EDI, electronic data interchange. What is EDI? Electronic data interchange is the computer to computer exchange of business documents in a shared electronic format between business partners. By moving of a paper-based exchange of business document to one that is electronic, businesses enjoy major benefits such as reduced cost, increased processing speed, reduce errors, and improve relationship with business partners. Learn more about the benefit of EDI here. Each term in the definition of significant. First is computer to computer. EDI replaces postal mail, fax, and email. While email is also an electronic approach, the documents exchanged via email must still be handled by people rather than computers. Having people involved solve down of processing of the documents and also introduce errors. Instead, EDI document can flow straight through to the appropriate application on the receiver's computer, the order management system, and processing can be immediately. A typical manual process look like this with lots of paper and people's involvements. So in figure in pictures, the EDI process look like this: no paper, no people involved. Second is business document. These are any of the documents that are typically exchanged between businesses. The most common document exchanged via EDI are purchase order, invoice, and advance slip notice, but there are many others such as bill of lading, customs document, inventory documents, shipping status document, and payment documents. Third is standard format. Because EDI documents must be processed by computer rather than humans, and a standards format must be used so that computer will be able to read and understand the documents. A standard format describes what each pieces of information is and in what format: integer, decimal, month, day, years format. Without a standard format, each company would send document using its company specific format, and much as a English speak English speaking person probably does not understand Japanese, the receiver's computer system does not understand the company specific format of the standards format. There are several EDI standards is used today, including ANSI, EDI FACT, TRADCOMS, and EBXML. And for each standard, there are many different various versions. ANSI 5010, EDI FACT version D12 relays when two business decide to exchange EDI documents, they must agree on the specific EDI standard and version. Business typically use an EDI translator, either as in-house software or via an EDI service provider, to translate the EDI format so that the data can be used by their internal applications and thus enable straight-through processing of documents. Fourth is business partners. The exchange of EDI documents is typically between two different companies, referred to as business partners or trading partners. For example, company A may buy goods from company B. Company A send order to company B. Company A and company B are business partner. To be continued in next lecture.